not that easy. He's not that easy. Unless you trade for like a real running back, it's still a struggle.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. I got you, son. I got you, son. Ready?
On first down, Stidham. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
You should too.
I should love myself. I do. I need more than just me. I need my wife and kids to love me too.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Is he just like a training project? Oh, it's Stidham.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
17 yards to go on second down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they try the right side here.
Travis.
And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I know. That was ridiculous.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. And an alley to run. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And this time, Rosen will throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
I'll keep that in mind.
Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Rosen will throw. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover...
God bless America. I don't understand that.
Stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Rosen to throw.
Oh.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It's John Simon with a sack.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Nothing but field goals.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. They'll run here with Balaj. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the 1st half of the game.
Yeah.
You've got time to make it up.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I was going to say, you don't have a faster wide receiver to return those.
The line ready to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chase. Right.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. 6-0 our score after one.
Yeah.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run it. This is Michelle.
Doggone it. Oh.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Yeah.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Oh, that's Ruggs. That's my
big play there.
That's my rookie.
His 5th touchdown.
He's like 94 speed, 95 speed.
And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Wow.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, boy.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You weren't exaggerating.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. Touchback.
Really?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing analogy.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Michelle.
There we go.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, no wonder. Dang.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
How are you not reacting to that? Goodness gracious.
45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. This quarterback now just 1 of 6 since coming in, but that last one good enough to get him a first down. On the ground, this is Michelle. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6.
Oh, my God!
Incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
61, matchbox lights.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ah!
Dorsett.
God bless America.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
Should have had that.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And a tackle there will go to Charles Harris.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Oh!
And that's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh!
He's got the first down and more past midfield. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. We've seen a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second
Remember,
level.
I had the number 1, I had the number 1, the number 7, and the number 20 picking the draft or something like that.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And now it's Rosen looking. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage that you might out of a smaller back.
He's coming. We got double.
Balaj. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Okay, we didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Now it's Rosen. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. To throw is Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. Yeah. This half has been theirs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this
my guys,
away.
like, especially my DBs, they seem to play a lot better.
Sails over the end line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think
he kind of got screwed on speed.
That gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, you can use to get yourself back into it.
That's my fault. God bless him.
The end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific.
Wow.
But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
You're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Right, yeah. For sure.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over.
Yeah.
But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Yep.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Just go into practice. mean,
the Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one
I
play,
didn't.
then off
I
to the
didn't for a while.
locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think
and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was
L2 and square as you're running, and it'll slide. Because if you just hit square, you'll dive. And I lost a couple of games diving, and then like someone touching me, and then I just gave the ball up. So hold L2 and square, and then you'll slide instead.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Yeah, they would have been filthy with Clowney on the roster.
The entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Yeah, they're pretty filthy.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. Alert, alert, alert. Check 9, check 9. You go tank.
Right.
You got tank. You got recon, 132 fighter. Under 10, 10. There we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete. It's Collins.
I had the spin planned when I saw you reacting. Like I knew I was going to spin.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for
them. Wow.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Oh my God!
Inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Have you guys started that already?
This will be taken in at the 1.
Really?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And it's Michel once again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the draw, it's White. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
22 yards there, a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. On the ground is Michelle.
I tried to clown him
2nd down
as he was getting the handout.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go.
I teach high school Spanish and Japanese.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
To you.
8th play of the drive, forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
I was wondering.
He'll drop to throw. He hits White.
Oh, wow.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Wow. Right. Wow.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
2nd and 5. Forced out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Charles Harris just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to get...
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Christian Wilkins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29.
Wow.
Let's go.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
27 yards there, a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? That's what you need for a good counter. You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Wow.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Yeah.
And they give this time to the tailback.
Well done, man.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
64, weak. Check 99.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line.
I got Burrow, but I drafted him after the first round, like the CPU drafted him, so.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
So he didn't get any of
In this case, a field
the
goal,
upgrades.
they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They run the draw play. This is White, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense.
I have a guy who's not even,
they're growing a little restless
like
here in the second half.
his
And I think
snaps
they just
aren't
got to
even
look at how they're trying to
accumulating.
move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes.
I was
They can
going
take
to
the
say,
pace of runs
that was
and give you a little more
bold.
space.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down.
Oh, my God!
It's complete. James White. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. On the draw, here's White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's Stidham to throw. Open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Tighten up, tighten up. Any weapon. Let's go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. It's caught. This is right. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Now, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but...
Well, they'll probably overturn it. Yeah, they have to, though.
Nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
He usually does it right now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... You know, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to
that definitely wasn't the plan.
You know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question: what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Blue draw Porker.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And now the rookie's free. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they take a knee.
Good game.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Well, Charles, Mike. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.